Hello, magical people. Hope everybody's doing very well out there. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Today is Friday, April 4th. Can you guys believe it? And thank God it is Friday. I see Chrissy in the chat. Hello, Chrissy says, Happy Friday, everyone. What a week. Something tells me it's about to get even crazier. Well, yes, it is. We are going to be getting into that. So happy weekend and Friday, everyone. We're going to get into our Western astrological horoscope for the weekend ahead. And before we do, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels, where we have so much magical content happening on a regular basis. If you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. Link is below, and my availability at the moment is starting September 2025. Also, we've got 50% off the Insider Access Pass on Beyond Mystic for a limited time only. You can use the code SPRING50, all in one word, to get 50% off all the Beyond the News shows, the new Woo-Fi. I hope I'm saying that correct. I keep forgetting the name of that show. All the exclusive shows with JC, Janine, and the team. Oh, how is everybody feeling out there? Are we feeling the positive vibes? Are we feeling intense? What is going on? Oh my God, Shauna is in the chat. Guys, I just did, oh, not Shauna. Sorry, Sister Nobody. Got you confused with someone else. Guys, I just did a consult with Meg. It was brilliant. Do it if you can. Thank you so much, sister. I really, really appreciate that. Sending lots of love your way. So, okay, we've actually got, and I've been saying this for the whole past few days, we actually have some really positive aspects going on today, Friday, and going into the weekend. Okay, and you guys, y'all better soak it up. Y'all better soak it up. I'm telling you, because after this weekend and going into late next week, like a week from now, actually not even a week from now, starting Wednesday, Thursday of next week, we will be within the full moon portal. And that one is going to be a freaking doozy, that full moon in Libra, April 12th. In exact opposition to Chiron, with the sun conjunct Chiron. So, and then the whole rest of April is a little bit of a shit show. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a fear-mongering way. It's just the energies. It's just the natural astrological energies. So the whole rest of April really after April 8th or 9th, it's going to make a shift. It's going to be really freaking intense. I'm going to deep dive more into that on the Beyond Astro weekly forecast I'll do on Sunday and all the other videos coming up. But as we're into this weekend, let's soak up the positive vibes and let's talk about the multitude of positive things actually that we've got happening. We have no really adverse aspects going on. Oh, happy birthday, Chrissy. Happy birthday. Happy solar return to our astrology sister out there. Hi, MJ. Nice to see you. And hello, Linda. So yes, Mercury is still retrograde. Venus is still retrograde. Chiron still in square to Mars, even though that's not exact. We will have Mercury finally going direct on Monday. Okay, so it's our last weekend of Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde together. Okay, guys, listen to all these positive aspects we have going on. We got some of the best happening. Today, Friday, April 4th, we have 4 exact aspects. That's pretty rare. Mercury retrograde conjunct the North Node exact. Mars sextile Uranus exact. Mars trine Saturn exact. And an aspect we have not had since March 1st, 1997. I'm going to test you guys in the live chat. If someone gets this, I'm going to have to maybe give a prize of some sort. What exact aspect are we having today that we have not had since March 1st, 1997? And don't look it up on Google. Okay, all my astrology family, look at the chart. Where is there an exact aspect I'll give you a clue. It has to do with outer planets because they're the most slowest moving. Linda says North Node in Venus. That was the other day. Nice try, but that was the other day. If nobody gets it, then nobody gets it, but I'll just give her Miller. It does involve Saturn. Who is Granddaddy Saturn in exact aspect to today? Do, 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 do. We have not had it since March 1st, 1997. It's two outer planets, and I'll give you another clue. They're in exact sextile. Okay, nobody's getting it. If nobody gets it, that's okay. It's kind of hard. You guys are saying the two planets, but you're not saying what it is. Funky Wanderer, you got it, but you didn't say what the aspect is. I'll give it to you, Funky Wanderer. Saturn and Uranus in exact sextile. Wow. Granddaddy Saturn. This is a big deal, you guys. We have not had this aspect since March 1st, 1997. Wow. That's a pretty big deal. Saturn, 24 degrees of Pisces, in exact sextile, supportive aspect, very opportunistic, to Uranus, 24 degrees of Taurus. Of Mayo, you got it. Saturn sextile. No, sorry, not Saturn sextile Saturn. Saturn sextile Uranus. This is a good one. So we haven't had this, again, since March 1st, 1997. So what's interesting is history does repeat itself. The cycles do repeat themselves. So for me, I was just a wee little lass, so I don't remember what the heck was going on March 1st, 1997. But think about what was going on for you if it's relevant. March of 1997, because there may be ripples of that. There may be reoccurrences. There could be themes coming up from that time of 1997 coming up for us. See where you have 24 degrees of Pisces, that's where Saturn is, or 24 degrees of Taurus, that's where Uranus is. If you've got anything exactly at 24 degrees of Pisces or 24 degrees of Taurus, where Saturn and Uranus are in sextile to each other, you're going to feel this aspect even more intensely. And what this means, you guys, Granddaddy Saturn, okay, he's a heavy planet. He's the old grandpa of the solar system. Okay, he's heaviness, he's reality checks, he's work and what we're dedicated to and responsibility. In Pisces, where he doesn't like to be there at a Pisces degree. Okay, he doesn't really like to be there. But in sextile to Uranus, the planet of the ruler of Aquarius, innovation, the future, the age of Aquarius, moving forward, very creative, friendships, like-minded people, new pathways forward. This Saturn sextile Uranus is today, and as we go into this weekend, and we're actually within the influence of it for the whole rest of April, new positive pathways forward for the whole collective. We are being supported by Saturn and Uranus. We are very lucky in the current astrology that all the outer planets are in very positive aspects to each other throughout this year. So no, it is not the end of the world. No, it is not going to all fall apart. Okay, actually, I made a mistake there. Saturn and Neptune conjunction does have positive. There will be challenging to it. I'll talk about that more coming up. But overall, we're very supported by these outer planets. They're helping us to move forward. The outer planets have a lot to do with the collective energy. If they were in really bad aspects, we would be in for a wild, really intense, challenging ride. Even more so than we already are. So what are we dedicated to? That's what Saturn is asking us. And Saturn's conjunct the North Node. And this can be a really big theme as we go into this weekend. Saturn's within 3 degrees of the North Node in sextile to Uranus. What are we dedicated to? What are we committed to? And why? And with that Saturn conjunct the North Node, there can be very big realizations of, you know what, because Uranus is the genius. People who have strong Uranus or people that are Aquarians placements literally have a genius energy about them where they can see everything. They're the forward thinkers. They're the star seeds. They're the aliens on this planet. It's very insightful. Insightful downloads, new opportunities coming forward to us be even more in alignment with our purpose, our commitments, our dedications, our work, our responsibility that's actually in alignment for our highest good. So this is a weekend with Mercury conjunct the North Node, Mars sextile Uranus, Mars trine Saturn. While this Saturn sextile Uranus is happening, Mars is exactly trine Saturn, exactly sextile Uranus, energizing it even more. Mars, I call Mars like the Energizer Bunny, along with Uranus and Jupiter. They're like the Energizer Bunnies. So it's very, very strong. Long-term goals, Saturn, can be changing Uranus, possibly unexpectedly. And I keep hearing Spirit say new pathways forward that are positive. So as we go into this weekend, and also that's not it. One of the most positive aspects you can possibly have in astrology on Sunday, Sun sextile Jupiter. This is a very positive weekend with the moon at home in Cancer. Yes, it'll be conjunct Mars on Saturday. That can be a little bit conflictive. No, this is this is Western tropical astrology. I don't do Vedic astrology. So some people are saying that in the live chat. This is tropical Western astrology. Yeah. Moon in Leo, Moon in Cancer. This is positive. And I highly recommend, with all this Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Venus, Mercury, North Node conjunct Saturn, Venus, Mercury, and Saturn in Pisces, sextile Uranus. This is an amazing weekend to do some self-reflection, to do some meditation, and huge life-changing Uranus insights can come through. And there will be very positive shifts for humanity this weekend. Very positive shifts. They may seem weird. Uranus is weird. They may seem weird. They may seem confusing, Pisces, but probably not all that confusing now that we have Neptune and Aries. Positive changes are afoot that are moving us forward. It is going to be a great weekend. Very creative, very light. And anything trying to get you, oh, it's going to be a bad weekend, watch out. Okay, actually feel if that resonates in your body. As a Western astrologer, I'm looking at charts every single day. This is affirmed to me every single day. It's accurate. Her Miller says, I like positive shifts. I'll take it. Yeah, I could do a whole video on this Saturn sextile Uranus. I might have to do this weekend. Interesting that the last time we had Saturn sextile Uranus, March 1st, 1997. A few days after that, on March 4th, 1997, Bill Gates bans federal funding for any research on human cloning, which we know that was bullshit. Okay. Right. But interesting that that's what was going on the last time we had Saturn sextile Uranus in March 1997. Banning of federal funding for human cloning. So I personally haven't, did I say Bill Gates? I meant Bill Clinton. Sorry, you guys, Mercury retrograde moment. I meant Bill Clinton. So I haven't heard anything as of late around human cloning. I do know, what was it, Ancestry.com or 23andMe recently got sold or something like that. This might be a theme. Things repeat themselves. Cloning may be a theme as we go into this weekend, as we go into this week, and even the whole next month. Yeah, I did mean Bill Clinton. Sorry if I said Bill Gates. So just felt to mention that. Interesting that that was going on. We will have this Saturn sextile Uranus once more in January 2026. Very supportive aspect for humanity. Fun, and positive. Sun sextile Jupiter, as I said on Sunday. Even though Jupiter is a detriment in Gemini, it's the great benefic sextile to the sun. So there's actually a very lucky, positive, creative, uplifting influence to this weekend. Again, soak it up, you guys. Soak it up, because the rest of April, intense full moon in Libra, Sun square Mars, Sun square Pluto, Mars opposite Pluto, intense new moon in Taurus. So enjoy yourself. You guys know I like to incorporate also some of the kind of news that happens day to day. I am not naked. I have a summer dress on, Dar Patriot. I'm in Florida right now visiting some family. This is a video I saw on David Avocado Wolf's Telegram. Scientists have released first video ever of LiDAR thermal heat index coming from the bottom of the pyramids. This is seriously amazing. Let's check this out, you guys.
Have released first video ever of LiDAR thermal heat index coming from the bottom of the pyramids. This is seriously amazing. Are these pyramids still active? Look at the heat traveling back and forth.
Under the pyramids. Woo! Wow. There's some serious things going on under there. I love the those over. So freaking cool. And love that, you know, the truth about the pyramids is coming up. That's going to continue to be a very big theme. And one of my predictions has yet again come true. You may have remembered, when did I say this? I'm trying to remember. I think it was in my fall eclipse season workshop, fall 2024 eclipse season workshop. One of those eclipses was right on, I can't remember at the top of my head, but one of Klaus Schwab's major placements. And I said, we're going to see Klaus Schwab have a very intense year, possibly lose his position of power, get taken out. And breaking news today, World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab has informed the board he will be resigning per Reuters, another massive blow to globalism, thanks to President Trump. Schwab has infamously been on a warpath against the United States for 5 decades. So this is from Nick Sorter on X. So the astrology does not lie. Bye-bye, Klaus Schwab. Nice to see you on your way out. Oh, so many different things happening at the same time. You guys, today, right after today's Daily Astro Show, I will be live with Coco on Rumble for her awesome weekly show, The Coco Show, today. So join us literally in less than 10 minutes for The Coco Show. Hi, Coco. Nice to see you in the chat. We're going to talk about some current events. I always love to join Coco on her show, and the astrology of some of the Canadian political election players, Maxime Bernier, Pierre Poilievre, Mark Carney. So come join us over at the Coco Show on the Beyond Mystic Rumble. And also, you guys, we've got a new offering on Beyond Mystic, coffee and chats with the Beyond Mystic team. So we're very excited to be putting this out there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check this before I say something wrong over here. I think it's available on, if you go over to the Beyond Mystic Academy, you can go right on the homepage under coffee and chats. This is something new that's fun that we're going to be doing. It's a $44 membership a month, where once a week, every Monday, one of the Beyond Mystic team members kind of does a Q&A. We answer your questions. So live weekly coffee and chat. You'll get exclusive spiritual teaching and insights, community connection and growth. It's going to be really fun. And I'll actually play this video from, looks like Malva is in there talking a little bit more about what this new coffee and chats offering is all about. And take a listen.
Are you looking for a place where you can feel connected, inspired, and truly supported on your spiritual journey? Beyond Mystic Coffee Chats is your weekly sacred space to gather, grow, and explore everything that lies beyond the ordinary. Every Monday, we come together for a live 30-minute coffee and chats with one of our Beyond Mystic residents. So grab a chair, my friend, and come join us, because this is your time to listen, to connect with your soul brothers and sisters, to ask questions, and to share the love for the spiritual and beyond, all in a warm, welcoming setting where you are seen and valued. Whether you are taking your first steps or have been walking your path of spirituality for years, this membership is your gateway to deeper understanding, personal transformation, and a real community. Your seat is waiting, so join us here at the Beyond Mystic Coffee and Chats.
Yay, so you can go check that out at the Beyond Mystic Academy. Very happy to start to be doing that. Again, you guys, come join me on the Coco Show in literally 5 minutes on the Beyond Mystic channel. We're going to have some fun over there. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic and Meg Moonbeam YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Wishing you all an absolutely magical weekend, and I'll see you all right now on the Coco Show. Bye, everybody.